This is the wire dumpster and a lot of new wire. I did see somebody parked out front of here though, so might have to be a little quiet. Alright, so I need to get better about charging my battery, because I didn't. And so now I got to be time sensitive. There's obviously a ton of metal in here that I'm going to get out. That was plastic. I was hoping that was aluminum. Man, look at all this stuff. So much. I think a lot of this is aluminum. I think it's just mostly steel. So I need to be careful about what I take and what I don't take. That's a new filter. I think I can fit everything I've got in front of me here. That is full of something, so we'll just take the whole thing. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of whatever it is. So much stuff. And without the truck that I could just throw it all into, I've got to put it somewhere, take it over the edge, and then get rid of it. So these are kind of cool. These are slides without bearings. So I'm going to try to sell those at the flea market. Or I should reach out to overland groups for nice drawer slides for their vehicles. Alright, so I've obviously got all this to go through. I'm assuming that's what was in that big box, a bunch of those. Let's get a bird's eye view here. So we'll get all that. That'll definitely fit. All that wire will fit. This is new in the box. It looks like, yes. But I might have to open that up. More metal. Oh man, that's a bunch of power cords down there. So that's a nice one. I can use that for the shopper outside. And then a lot of pallets. So I'm not going to film a lot of this just because, well, when I get back in there, maybe I will. But yes, that's pretty much everything. Looks like nothing under the pallets. Put this over here. Let's see what's down here. That is empty. Open it the right way, maybe. Empty. Got some, I'm kind of on that. These are heavy. More metal, more of those. Yeah, back here doesn't look, that's all stuff from me yesterday. So yeah, everything up there. So that is new. Just try to get situated a little bit. Not make too too much noise. Actually, I missed something down there. There's some metal. See this? That is just a Netgear, like a router or something. Smart switch. Let's get this out. See if there's anything else down here. These Cisco things, still new in the box. I'll look those up, I'll let you know. I mean, it could just be a bracket or something. Yeah, it might just be a bracket. But yeah, anytime I see Cisco stuff, I kind of get excited. I think that's it there. All right, I'm gonna have to check all the areas just because I almost missed that. Make sure to get all those cords over there. Get this stuff over here. Some nice wheels, or no, just leveling pieces for furniture. Got boxes in the Jeep, and I'll have to just start throwing them in. Wow, okay. All right, so this is what I'm going to do for the next 15-20 minutes and start loading up the Jeep. All right, that's what I'll do. You can see I just got all that metal in these boxes, started loading up the back of the Jeep, so it goes from here to the curtain back there, and that box is full of these little white ones. So I'm gonna finish taking all that and putting it in there because I need those boxes for all the wire that's in there. So up in here, I went all the way down to the bottom in this entire thing. I know that people spotted that monitor. It is over here somewhere. I thought it would work because they just threw it out with an office cleanup, but it had huge scratches on the screen, so I'm not bothering with it. If I get desperate and this thing doesn't produce anymore and I have my truck, I can come back. I can maybe get the chairs if I decide to get those. There's still long bars of something in here and also over there. So by stacking the pallets the way that they are, hopefully they'll use this as a chute and just kind of throw it out this way, and I can easily get to it tomorrow. And this makes it a lot easier to move those pallets around should I have to in the future. So I'm gonna pack this stuff up and then head over to that other dumpster. The nice thing is, it looks like this one was recently emptied. So it's plastic. These are aluminum. super annoying. I don't know if that's gonna help or not. It's just all paperwork. Get that out of the way. That's some kind of sound bar, but I think it's all plastic, so I'm not gonna take it. Oh, there goes the beeping again. It's only in here that it beeps. It does not beep anywhere else. That's new in the box. Oh man, it's just a jumbled mess. And I looked up those Cisco things. They're only $15 units, whatever they are. They're nothing good. So I might flip a group of them on eBay or something. Got 3 boxes out there, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And I don't know why I'm reaching on. Well, I know. I'm reaching over here because I don't want to deal with this. Alright. Yeah. I don't know if I should just toss it out and then just throw it in the back of the Jeep. Maybe I'll do that. But then all this hardware that's sitting in here is going to fall all over the ground, and I don't really want to do that. Do it slowly. So when I go camping, I'm gonna have to completely disinfect the Jeep, because just throwing crap like that in there is not something that I'd ever planned on doing. Alright, so this box is kind of full. How all this stuff gets mixed in with it. This has to be in the back of somebody's van or something. Alright, I don't really think you need to see going through all of this, so I'll go through it real quick to make sure there's nothing interesting in here. And I don't know what that is, but yeah, so this is new. It's just probably some kind of brackets. Another one of those. Yeah, so I don't know why I'm dumping all that out. Yeah, a lot of electrical stuff. I'm just gonna kind of take my time going through it. There's never anything in there. Actually, I found my first iPad in here a couple of weeks ago. A little scratch on the screen, but otherwise good. No SIM card. But yeah, never found one of those before. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those kind of nights where I'm gonna pretty much get everything. So yeah, that's it, just more cord. And of course, I'll show you what I got tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm gonna hit more dumpsters after this, but we'll find out. So the back is full of mostly cheap steel, but I would say that's a pretty good job. Pretty much got everything but these smallest pieces. So let's go on to the next one. The next morning, and you can see the Jeep is stuffed again. I've still got some room, unlike the other day when I was out. And here's what the side looks like. I don't have anything up front, but I did completely clear out that one wire dumpster down to the floor, and the other dumpster I got almost everything that I possibly could. There were a few small nuts and bolts at the bottom that I didn't bother with, but I would say 95% of even the nuts and the bolts have been cleared out of that dumpster as well. Got all my wire and everything else. I'll take this out and show you what it looks like. There's just a lot of steel in this one, so the value is not quite there as when I am heavy on the wire, but it's a lot easier to deal with, that's for sure. So let me get this out and show you what I got. Okay, so I got everything out. Let me go over it all real quick. That I'll talk about in a minute. This here's all the wire that I was dumping out of the one dumpster, and that's pretty much all that's there. Those are the floor sweepings. So even though it looks like a lot of trash, actually everything in here, like all these bags have something in them. And then you've got the little Ethernet connectors and things like that. So all of this has metal in it. By not recording, I was able to take my time, move away all the trash, and then just clean up the rest. So that's pretty much all that. It has very little value in here. I've got some wire, and this is some aluminum, but you know, when it comes to this shred type material, you know, this stuff I'll send it to board sort, but these are so light, it takes a lot to even add up to a pound. So 8 cents a pound at most I'm going to get out of that, but it was there, I was there, so I took it. The wire has more value. This Netgear box that I found in the open top, that's just going to get scrapped out. This is all new stuff, and that's what's in those buckets. So some of this stuff was new and other stuff was used. I'm even finding that some of this stuff that's even bagged looks like it's been used. So I don't think that is from the manufacturing process. I just can't imagine that they'd punch that hole after it was painted, but you never know, because I'm finding a lot that look exactly like this. And why they put them back in a bag, unless they're returns, and they very well could be. It does look a little bit dirty, but when it comes to these types here, these do look new. And so I'll inspect all these. They are selling right now, I think lots of 7 are selling for $30 plus shipping. So I'm going to add them all up. I've probably got 40, and maybe I'll just sell them as all as one lot and just be done with it. Same thing with these, and these, if I have more, I can't remember how many of those I have. And then this filter, I'll probably get about 20 bucks for, brand new in the package. This here, 10 at most plus shipping. And this here actually doesn't really have any value. Power strips don't really sell, and even though this is a nice one, I'll probably end up using this particular one and cutting up the other ones. Even at flea markets, to get $1 for those, I would be very lucky. Power strips don't sell very well because they're so cheap. This thing here, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think I can put $20 plus shipping on it, but I'm going to have to do it as open box. It was thrown into the dumpster. It's a rack, as you can see here, and I want to make sure that like these bars aren't bent. So I'm going to have to open the box and sell it as open box. See what I can get out of that. All this stuff here, I still need to go through. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is still new in the wrappers, so I'll sort those out. This stuff here is everything that I've already been through, not in the wrappers, so I'm not putting them back in wrappers, and most of it is damaged anyway from being thrown in the dumpster. So that is all shred at 7 or 8 cents a pound. Somebody commented how horrible my prices are here for shred, and I agree. Every time I watch somebody from the middle part of the country quote their prices, I wish I had that kind of pricing. I don't have anyone else to go to within an hour at least, and I am not driving an hour out of my way to get better shred prices. So it is what it is. I do have pretty decent non-shred prices for non-ferrous stuff, but I just, you know, that's how it is. So I just work with what I got. This stuff here, I don't know if there's any market for this kind of stuff. Probably just get thrown into shred. So this box here, which is really heavy, it's just full of these. When I first started collecting them, I sold quite a few in lots, and now it's just completely died. The bottom dropped out, probably because I was selling them to people who were trying to resell them, and with my lower prices out there still, they're not able to resell them. But this is what they are. They're AC adapters. They, you know, you can just plug these in, but they all come with little packages that have these global plugs. So depending on what area of the world you are, you can just go ahead and hook these in here, and now you've got the adapter that works for your type of outlet. A lot of times these are selling for $7, $8, $9 a piece, but with me being out there, I've kind of killed that market, I think. And so I might have to just start selling this cheap, you know, 20 boxes for 20 bucks or something. I don't know. If not, I just cut this off, clean up the end, sell this wire as low-grade wire, and then these get thrown into shred, and I get 7 cents a pound. So there's not a whole lot of value there without selling them. But I'll go through the process. I'll recycle the cardboard if I do that. And that is pretty much everything, so not too bad of a haul. I did have some extruded aluminum back here and just some more shred stuff, but I'm gonna hit it again tonight and see what I get before the weekend. But I've got a lot of sorting to do. I did get a storage unit. I did not want to, but I've got the stuff piling up, so yesterday I went out and I got one. I got a climate controlled one so that I could stand being in it in the hot, humid summers here in North Carolina. And I didn't want that to be a deterrent as to not use that storage unit. So by having a climate controlled one, I can actually spend time in it, organize it, and do what I need to do. We'll see how it goes for a couple of months, and if it doesn't work out, then everything in it is just going to get turned into recycling, and I'm going to be done with it. But I'll give it a shot. Got to make $85 a month in eBay to pay for the thing, plus I can write it off in taxes. But that's my goal, $85 a month to at least pay for it, and I should be able to do that with all the stuff I've been finding for resale. So see how that goes. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.